LinkedIn and Facebook are making some outrageous changes. Changes that are going to make it easier for you many of you are going to rank advance. So it's all about conversation. It's all about who are you talking to? You can recruit like crazy. Crush it on LinkedIn every day in the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. There are people out there that using simple attraction marketing techniques, you can tell just by looking at who they are, looking at what they do. They would be incredible prospects for your business. And then moving into December, it's the same thing. You don't have to call your friends. You don't have to chase your family members, nothing. Easy for you to make the connection. Now, tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, I'm going to be doing a special broadcast where we're going to dive into a lot of these changes. Go to maxsteingart.com/special webinar, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Some of these changes are going to blow you away. Well, yesterday was Cyber Monday. Last Friday was Black Friday. And for those of you that are on our mailing list, I've extended the Black Friday and Cyber Monday promotions until the end of the day tomorrow. Seems like a portion of my list didn't get them. Now let me take a look in the chat window. Neil wants to know how far back on your profile should you go as far as work experience? You want to put down the stuff that'll give you credibility with people. I mean, you don't have to go back to when you were delivering newspapers in high school. Debbie, we can do it tomorrow. Now, your business does not slow down in December unless you give up and quit. In fact, Debbie, maybe we'll do it today. All right, so let's come over here and let me look. And let me unmute Wesley for just a minute. Wesley,
Hey Max, how you doing?
I am doing good. The question is, how are you doing?
Oh, Max, you know the COVID man done got me.
I'm sorry, the what?
Yeah, I got COVID.
Ooh,
Yeah, last Sunday I went to go see my cousin to cut his hair. Turns out one of the nurses there must have went out or something and came in and spread it amongst the few patients had gotten it too.
ouch.
So as much
Yeah.
as I've been avoiding it, you know,
Well, it's not as bad, I understand, as it used to be.
yeah, you gotta get your shots. You know, folks gotta get their shots, you know, because I'm thankful. You know, it came down on me like Tuesday into Wednesday. It was just uncomfortable sleeping and all.
Hmm.
So this is supposed to be my, vacation week. I was gonna try to do some stuff, and got pushed back.
So are we the senior director yet?
No, I gotta push forward, man. I gotta push forward because folks on here are doing great. I gotta jump on it.
Well, you know, Wesley, speaking about COVID, remember 2 years ago when
Mhm.
people were being forced to stay home?
Yes.
Okay. Um, everybody that, I mean, people were killing it. And now you have so many people
Out of work.
that are out of work
Mhm.
that let me just kind of take a look here at
Let me get this background out the way. Background noise. One second. Okay.
so I tell you what,
Mhm.
I'm going to give you a call right after we're done here because you're with your
Okay.
background, as between, I mean,
You still there?
you've got such credibility with people
Mhm.
that um yeah, I thought for sure you'd be a senior director by now.
Yeah, it should be. Mhm.
All right, the number that I have for you ends in 8563. Is that a good number?
Yes, that's a good number.
So I'll call you as soon as we're done with this, because you're messing up with my statistics. Anyway, it was really nice to see you. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I can't, I'm not in your account,
Okay.
but, have you changed your password since the last time I was?
The password should be good.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me log out of my account first. And pop back into yours. That's you, right?
No. West KJR 8563.
Whoops, that's the wrong listing.
Yeah. Wesley King Jr.
Right, but what was the email address you used?
Oh, new to king at netscape.net.
Right. Okay, and let me just take a quick peek at your posts.
I hadn't been too busy. What was the last post?
Yo, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me over your homepage. Now, what we're finding is that posting moving images is getting you outrageous results. But what I want to do is come over here and let's change up the picture. And because of the time of year, let's put a cover on here that will kind of make people a little bit more curious. And I'm thinking we have a number of new ones that are but we're coming into how's the weather up there?
It's not bad. We're in the 50s.
Okay.
Tomorrow you're supposed to get rain. It's supposed to be in the 60s, as a matter of fact, tomorrow.
Okay, let's
That's cool.
yeah, we'll leave that up for a couple of days and then we'll look at, no, that wasn't the one that I had in mind. Let me. You don't get the same effect on Facebook, on LinkedIn that you get on Facebook when you make changes to your covers.
Okay.
They don't send out notifications letting everybody know that you did.
Oh, really?
But yeah, well, we've come up with some interesting no. Again, it's all about life. So where I was going was for something that would dazzle
Hmm.
the people that you're connected to,
Okay.
who again, it's all about lifestyle and there we go.
Okay.
There we go. So you make people curious about what do you do?
Right.
People want to be where you want to be. And let me just look at one other thing. So we go over to your network. So right now you're connected to 1,256 people.
Okay.
Now I want to show you something because you've been doing this for a while.
Right.
So you got 1,200 people on your first level. Now you've been, like I said, you've been doing this for a while.
Hmm.
So if we come up here and let's do a search for people that are looking. So you got 287 people
Hmm.
that you're directly connected to that are looking for an opportunity.
Okay.
Now you would be surprised if we come down here and let's take a look at Jody. So open up Jody's profile. Now LinkedIn removed something. If we go over here to contact information, they used to tell you when you were when you and Jody connected. They don't do that anymore.
Mm.
They removed it about 2 weeks ago.
Because of the scammers.
It's hard to say, but here, if we go over here to messages. So here, you've been connected to her
It's
since
2 years.
2020. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so now if we come down here,
What happened?
well, looks like she's still with J.C. Penney.
Mm-hmm.
And so the question is, is she still happy? But
Okay.
you've got other people here, like this person right here, who is flat out saying, hey, I'm looking for an opportunity.
Right.
Okay. So we come over here. And now let's just go over to the message. Okay, since October.
Mhm.
So you've got your own little gold mine right here
Right.
of people that you're connected to or you've been connected to for some time
Okay.
that are still looking for an opportunity.
Okay.
And you've got, like we said, 287 people, plus or minus, that you could go back to. We take a look at Hunter here. The only way that you're going to be able to tell how long you've been connected is to look at the messages.
Right.
2021. And he's still looking for new opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does that mean? It means, when somebody's looking for an opportunity, they just lost their job
Mm-hmm.
and they're out beating the pavement, looking for a new job, going on interviews. They've always got that optimistic hope that somebody's going to hire them.
Right.
But after they've been looking for a job for 6 months, takes a different turn.
Okay.
Let me pop over here and I'll give you a call because we got to get you to senior director already. Here,
Okay.
you're messing up my statistics.
Hey.
I know you're busy, but all right. So let's take a look here. Well, Shirley, yeah. Okay. So let's pop over here and let me. That's not it. I tell you what, Debbie, we'll do this in the morning. The 9 o'clock session, 9:30 session. And let me. Now, I'm going to. Pop over here.
I do have a great,
Okay, let me. All right, let me share the screen. Now. I've been talking about this for years. You're all, every one of you, heading down the same road. You all have the same amount of opportunities to talk to people. Okay, there's no shortage. And you're all planting seeds. Now, 2 weeks ago, I was doing a training for my friends over at the Power Lead System, and Joel was in the audience. Now, Joel was a coaching student back in 2018. Joel knows how to sell. What he didn't know, what he didn't understand was how LinkedIn worked, how to take advantage of it. So the first month that we worked together, he signed up 18 people. He has a real clear idea of who his ideal prospects are. And of course, LinkedIn made it easy to pick out the best people. So after 30 days, his business quadrupled because he couldn't believe how busy he was. Then a year later, he comes back. Now he's doing an insurance business. And his goal was to sign up 100 agents. We started on November the 1st. Now, 18 people in 30 days. He was putting more than an hour a day. He was putting in probably 3 or 4. But when he went into the insurance thing, and he said, Max, our goal is 100 people. I said, Joel, that's going to require more than 2 or 3 hours. And he said, well, Phyllis and I will put in 10, 12, 14 hours a day. But he knew exactly, he knew precisely who the type of insurance agents were that he was looking for, and LinkedIn made it easy. Right after the first of the year, I got a little message from him. They did it 100 agents in 2 months. So I opened up his mic, and I want you to hear Joel's story. Let me open Joel up. You know, I love it when former students come back.
hi, Max.
How are you?
Doing good, doing great.
I love it. You know, I constantly refer to you as, you know, one of my favorite success stories, because Joel here is probably one of the most experienced, talented salespeople I've ever met. I mean, this man could tell you anything.
Sweet. See, I like him already.
You know, it's true. I mean, we're going to talk a little bit about you. You know, when I was working with you back in 2018, you know, you picked it up right away. You were doing great. And then in 2009, you decided to do this insurance thing. And I never thought
that, I mean, you had pretty high goals, 100 agents in 2 months. You guys did it. Thrilled that you're here. Now, one thing I want to point out to you, in looking at your profile, see, I can see your followers. And this was a sly little thing that LinkedIn did where they told you, if you want to make your posts visible to all the things that you do, then what you do is you become a content creator.
Gotcha.
Okay, and we thought when we did that, that was a wonderful thing, and it really was. But then it's kind of like in the middle of the night on a Friday night, they went in and they changed the deal. And what they did was they replaced your connect button with a follow button. So
Yeah.
we're going to explain why. And so we need to go back in there and turn that off so that people can connect with you because they can still see what you're doing.
Yeah, I would like that. But you can also, if you click on more, I think there's a connect button and more.
Well, no, there wouldn't be one from us because we're already connected.
Right, right. But I meant if it was a new person.
Right, well, right, but see, the average person doesn't know about that.
That's true. Where do you go in? I don't even know where to go in and turn it off anymore.
If we have time, I'll show you.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, Max, I want to say thanks so much. And this is going to be our first $1 million year on that. We're well on our way. And I just wanted to, I mean, I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I just can't. I really appreciate everything you've done. Just wanted to say that.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. I mean, I love it when people hit that first $1 million year, but not the last.
And we're on our way.
Oh, congratulations. It's funny because I help so many people, but it's nice to hear it. There's a lot of people, I don't hear they hit $1 million until 10 years after they did it. Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats, bro. That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And by the way, what he did, okay, all of you can do, all right?
Yeah,
What he did,
absolutely.
all of you can do because number one, it's not hard and it's just a matter of following some simple steps. And the one thing that impressed me about Joel right from the beginning, because he's a great salesman, great salespeople know you want to listen more than you talk. And working with him was an absolute pleasure. Joe, why don't you tell everybody what coaching did for you? If you would.
Well, it did so much, I don't know if I can put it into just a few words, but it actually propelled me into the next level. And I think that's what everybody's looking for, being able to come to you and talk to you about what I was doing and just doing the tweaks, just the little things that we miss that the coaching really helped with. I don't know how to even express it. I mean, because even like coming to these things, you do a great job with these, but it's not like the individual coaching where I can ask a personal question on how I actually can make this happen. So it's like you said, we did over 100 agents in 2 months, less than 2 months on that with your coaching and our work. So it was great.
Now, let me. All right, I want to share one more success story with you. Again, not because I'm trying to impress you, but because I'm trying to impress upon you what you can be doing, what members of your team can be doing. If you have any idea who your ideal prospects would be, that's what it takes. Because you have easy access to people. So Dan was building a Maluka business. He was recruited by one of the top leaders in the company, Jason Fisher. Direct, personal. And so he had invested about $150,000 in a franchise, cleaning franchise. But he liked the notion of developing residual income. So he signs up with Jason. And he wanted to go fast, so we started working together. And he was really picking it up. He was well on his way. And then Jason dies. Young man. Surprised everybody. And so Jason with Jason's death, it put Dan in an interesting situation because now he's an orphan. He doesn't have anybody to work with. So he turned his attention back to his franchise business. Only now he knew the secrets to connect with people on LinkedIn, to be able to bring people up, identify their hot button and start conversations. So he turned his effort to his franchise business. And when last year, he could barely afford to put tires on his car. And the success that he had, this year, he's going to make more than $2 million. If you have any clue as to who would be a good prospect for your business, they're waiting to talk to you on LinkedIn.
Hey, Dan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Look, I've heard from a lot of students in the last 2 or 3 days. Last time we spoke, you had used the training that you got from me to expand your franchise business. And I think you said that, now they kind of brought you and made you a partner.
Yeah, they have actually, Max. Through using your system, one of the things that happened for me is that I learned how to contact people on LinkedIn. And some of those contacts became so powerful that I was able to close a major account with Verizon Wireless that we signed a contract for $20 million. That is to clean cell phone towers. But since then, we've also made contact with people that manage the municipal water towers and water treatment facilities. And in doing so, it has blown up my business. And it's like I said before, I never would have known how to contact people on LinkedIn. I never would have known to even use LinkedIn for that sort of thing if it hadn't been that I came across you through somebody when I was in networking, when I was in network marketing. And I know a lot of people use it for network marketing, but it can be for anything. Just learning how to contact people is the biggest thing. It has been so powerful. It's just unbelievable that last year I was struggling financially. And then by the end of the year and this year, I will make over $2 million. It's unbelievable. It's like unbelievable. It's actually one of those things. It's like one of those things I wasn't sure I believed it until it happened.
Now, over the last 27 years, my students, most of them are part-time students, have used my 4-step strategies and apply them to their regular day jobs, to their regular business. Dan did so well, bringing in so many new accounts, that the people that he bought the franchise from made him a partner. And now, since he's got equity in the overall business, he's using these same strategies to continue to build his business. He enrolled somebody, a franchise owner of Pizza Hut. The man owns 1,000 Pizza Huts. It's pretty much the same concept that you get when you bring a network marketing leader into the business. Now, I'm sharing this with you because you can every one of you, can accomplish what Joel did, what other people are doing. All you need is a profile, and you are free to go out and start talking to people that in advance need what you have, want what you have. And now, with the economy starting to deteriorate, mortgage companies, banks are letting people go. real estate companies are trimming down their staff. There is a huge pool of professionals that are out there that are looking for work. And for those of you that are existing students, you have been connecting to people for a year, 2 years, whatever. When you go back and you look and reconnect with some of the people that you were talking to, like you saw with Wesley. Wesley, I would be willing to bet you've got at least 10 people in that list. They're still looking for something. Now they may have found work when you initially contacted them in 2021, but now they're looking again. My friends, there has never been a better time to get into network marketing. Lewis, I know you're a fan of success stories. This is a mini victory. Been using your methods at work and managed to get a decent promotion. It's not network marketing, but it gets the bills paid. Now, the smartest top earners in your business are using LinkedIn correctly. And they're using it differently than most of the online marketers. They use LinkedIn's latest new features to enroll customers and reps in less time without ever being rejected. They build large, highly motivated teams, and they're building massive organizations all around the world. It is easy to identify perfect prospects for your business on the basis of what you see on their profile and then the way they answer some questions. Prices are going up, interest rates are going up, layoffs, companies are going out of business. There has never been a better time for all of you to achieve the level of success that you're looking for. So I want to remind you that tomorrow night, we're going to share with you some hot new strategies that you're going to be able to use. LinkedIn has removed some really good features, but they've also added some hot new ones that you're going to be able to use before they're used by your competitors. Recruit like crazy. Some of you have people that you could close by tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, you have plenty of time before the end of the year. So until next time, best of luck in building your business and God bless. Hope to see all of you tomorrow night.